So here you have 3 sine squared x minus 5 sine x cos x equal to 0. For this question now, we need to solve for x, but our x value must be between minus 180 and 180 degrees. For this question, it's not asking for the general solution, but you have to determine the general solution first. Okay? So here, because I have two terms, and there is a product of sine and cos there, it means I have to factorize. So I'll take out the common factor, which is going to be sine x. So you end up having sine x times 3 sine x minus 5 cos x equal to 0. Okay? Alright? Then you equate each factor to 0. The sine x, you equate it to 0. The 3 sine x minus 5 cos x, you also equate it to 0. Right?
So these are the two equations.
This one here, you end up creating tan there. Okay, I've shown you already an example where you create tan. So we can easily find the general solution for this one. The 2, let's find them. So here x will be equal to shift sine of 0, okay? Shift sine of 0 plus k times 360, okay, where k is an integer. Shift sine of 0 gives you 0 degrees, so you get 0 degrees here plus k times 360, where k is an element of z. Right? What this means is that we can write the general solution. The first one is x equal to k times 360 degrees. Right? This will be the first general solution. Okay? So that's the first one. The second one, you subtract the reference angle from 180, and the reference angle is this. So you subtract 0 degrees from 180, you get 180 degrees. So the second general solution will be 180 degrees plus k times 360, where k is an element of z. There is no point of me writing 180 degrees minus 0 degrees. There is no point. So I'll write it straight away, and you get that. Two general solutions for the first equation, this one. Okay? Then I need another general solution for the second equation. Fortunately, I'm going to create tan there, so I only have one general solution. Okay? So I'm going to do it on the next page. Any question? Remember, this is your reference angle. The angle you get from the calculator, that's your reference angle. Okay? So on the next page, I have to simplify the second equation to tan. Okay? So you get 3 sine x minus 5 cos x equal to 0. And then you get 3 sine x equal to 5 cos x. Then you divide both sides by cos x. And then you get 3 tan x equal to 5. Then tan x will be equal to 5 over 3. Therefore, x will be shift tan of 5 over 3 plus k times 180 degrees, where k is an integer. Then let's bring the calculator in there. Shift tan fraction option 5 divided by 3. Okay, you get the angle there, 59,03. So x will be equal to 59,03 degrees plus k times 180 degrees, where k is an element of z. 80%. Right? I'm not done here. Remember, the question says determine the values of what? Of x between 0 and what? And 360. So,
minus 180.
okay, between minus 180 and 180. So I need to substitute now the values of k. Okay? So let me start with the first general solution. If k is 0, I'll get 0 degrees. So 0 degrees is an answer. Okay? So I'll go on the next page, then I'll say, therefore, x will be equal to 0 degrees. Okay? Alright? Then, if I substitute another value for the first general solution, I'll get a value which is outside that interval. So no need to substitute anymore. I've substituted k equal to 0 here. I didn't write it down. Okay? But I did it in the end. Then, the next one, the second general solution, if k is 0, I'll get x equal to what? 180. Are you following? Can you please look on the board and stop writing for a moment and look here. Stop writing. If I substitute k equal to 0 here, I'll get x equal to 180. So I'll write that down. Alright? 180 degrees. I'm not done. If I substitute k equal to 1, I'll get a value which is outside the given interval. If I substitute k equal to minus 1, I'll get 180 minus 360, which is minus 180, which is part of the interval. So I can also put minus 180 degrees. Right?
So we add minus 180.
Okay. Then if I try to substitute k equal to 2, I'll get values that are outside that interval. So I'm done with these two general solutions. Let me move on to the third one. Right, the third one, if I put k equal to 0 here, I'll get x equal to 59,03. So I'll put here 59,03 degrees. I'm not done yet. If I substitute k equal to 1, I'll get a value outside the interval. But if I substitute k equal to minus 1, I'll get a value which is between minus 180 and 180 degrees, which will be 120, 120,97 degrees. Okay? 59,03 minus 180 will give you negative, so it's supposed to be negative 120,97. Right? If I try k equal to 2, k equal to minus 2, I'll get values that are outside the given interval. Which means for this question here, I'll get five answers for x. Okay? Now, let's test one of them. Okay? Let's choose the ones that have got decimals. Like this one here. Okay? Let's choose this one here. Right? Let's go back to the original equation. The original equation is 3 sine squared x minus 5 sine x cos x equal to 0. Let's test if we'll get 0. Right? So, that will be, okay, it's 59, let me just memorize it, 03. So I'll bring my calculator in. Right, let me move my calculator to my right hand side. I'm testing if the answer is what? Is right. Okay, so it will be 5, so it's 3 rather, it's 3, okay, then open bracket, sine of what? 59,03, then close the bracket, right, and then close it the second time, so it's okay, sorry, wait. The second time, then you square it, like that. Then minus 5 times sine 59,03. Okay, we have to multiply that by cos 59,03. What am I doing here? I'm trying to verify if my answer is right. Okay? Now, you see, this number here is written as minus 5,448 times 10 to the power of minus, which is close to 0. Listen, look here, this is common sense. Are you aware that I rounded off that 59,03? I didn't take it as it was.
Yeah, it is.
Okay, if you know your standard form, this times 10 to the power of minus 4, it means you are dividing minus 5,44 by 10,000. And that answer, if you round it off, is close to what? To 0. Okay, unfortunately, the calculator might not convert it to a decimal because it has got many digits. Okay, but maybe your calculator can. But that answer there is close to 0. If I had substituted the exact value of x without being rounded off, I'm supposed to get 0. Okay? If you want, you can test the other values as well. They must all give you an answer which is 0, or which is close to 0. Alright?
So let's try it because we're not going to.
So that's no time.
Okay, you want to try? Let's do it.
Just one minute.
Let's
Wait,
do it.
sir, wait.
Let's do it. Okay, I think I could have changed the one last plus 2 there. So it's 3, right, times sine. Okay, I just want to be sure that 3 times sine what? Let's try minus 180. Minus 180. Okay, minus 180. Right, close the bracket, close the second time, then square it, minus 5 sine minus 180 degrees. Right, close the bracket, times cos
It's 0.
cos
Sure.
Zero.
cos like my calculator is not working properly, it's supposed to. But, let me try to just be patient. Alright. So sine, then I'll say times cos minus 180
So the answer is 0.
wait. Okay. Then equal plus 0. So the answer is 0. Right. So that's how you can check. Okay.